Here's a quick walk around from yesterday's Manor Park Classics Platinum Auction. It's April 2025, and this is my first visit to Manor Park Classics, and to be honest, it won't be the last. It was a really nice auction house. It's modern, clean, cars are well spaced apart, they're well presented as well, and one of the best things is the staff are all really, really friendly and welcoming. It's always nice to have a chat with like-minded people about cars, and it's nice to take that time, not just look at the cars, but also speak to people, and that's kind of what this whole thing is about, is actually being able to talk to people and enjoy looking around and take your time with it as well. There was a few E-types in this auction, as you can see, my favourite being, unsurprisingly, the Primrose Yellow Series 1 4.2. It was in really lovely condition all round, including underneath. It was just a really lovely thing. This car in front of you, the 2+2, it's kind of the other end of the spectrum, needs plenty of work and TLC, but at least you've got the option for both. There's also this other Series 1 and the Series 3 Roadster that's over the other side. As we go on to the other hall, you'll see plenty of other cars, a few Ferraris, Porsches, a Bentley or two, and even a Bristol. There's lots to choose from, lots of favourites for me to have, including that aforementioned Series 1 E-Type. But if I was going to drive home in anything, it would have probably been the Conti T, even though I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of a grey interior. There's also a pair of Jensen Interceptors, one of which is a convertible, but the other car has a nice plate and it has a part sheepskin interior, which for me just looked so wonderfully period that I would really like to take it home. And the Bristol that's in this auction is really, really rather pretty, and it just looks lovely. And you don't see a Bristol very often, and there's just something about them, isn't there? For people who really like cars, and especially British cars, there's just something really quite attractive about the qualities they present. There's a 912 coming along later in this little video clip as well, which is slightly tatty. Curious to see how well that sells and how much money it makes at auction. I think it's guided in the mid-40s, and 912 prices have gone up plenty in recent years, but we'll see how well it does in this market. There's a really nice 944 Turbo as well, which is rare to see in really nice condition, and I think they're undervalued still. People don't necessarily want a 944, they want a 911. They don't even want a 928, but they're not collectors' cars as much as a 911 is, although you could argue for maybe a 944 or 924 Turbo or maybe a 928 GTS, but they just still don't have the same cachet as a 911 does, or even a 912, I suppose. It's that shape. Plenty of things to see. They've also seen in the back of this video, you'll see some of the cars preparing for their next auction, and even a few from a previous auction, including that yellow 360 Ferrari, the manual car that I was really taken with, but I didn't get a chance to view. Not that I would have bought it anyway, it's a bit modern for me. When do you really see a Porsche 912 up against a McLaren race car in an auction? It doesn't really happen. So it's nice for Manor Park to have those kind of lots coming through, and Lamborghini tractors as well. It's a bit eclectic, but I love that. As I've always said, it's nice to have a range of different cars and price points and conditions as well. There's a DB6 again, so it's a nice price range. This is the first Platinum auction I've seen them list. Maybe there will be more of these kind of higher guided prices and higher guided cars. I hope there will be. It's nice to have those against the kind of the everyman sales with your everyman classics that are more affordable for the general public. It's nice to have two different auctions separating them rather than trying to cram them into one. We'll have to wait and see what Manor Park do, and hopefully it's some good results for them. They do deserve it. They're obviously working hard in quite a crowded marketplace to see where they can get to. And we'll have to look out for the results. Having been watching a little bit of it, I believe the Conti T is sold provisionally for £44,500 plus fees against its guide of 50 to 60. We'll have to see whether that sale goes through, if there's any kind of negotiation, but it seems like a lot of car for the money to me.